I ended up with 180 beaver. So look at all the old bite marks in this thing. 90 something on. I mean, I figured they would too. So. There's a plucked and sheared beaver. These things are super soft. It's probably not what you want to see on your leaf springs when you got a big load on. Freaking 2 broken springs. Well, that's what I've gotten so far. It's come out pretty good. Here we go. Welcome to the Beaver Retriever channel. If you follow me along, you'll see that last week I finished up my beaver trapping season and I ended up with 180 beaver. So we got a big pile right here behind me, and today we're trying to take some off the boards and we're going to start hanging them on my barn wall. We're going to get a picture of all 180 all together. Go through, get all the rest of these pelts off the boards. Then we're gonna go brush them all. I've already brushed probably about 90 of them last night. Most beaver I've ever had on that wall is 96. I caught 108, but them years I sold my pelts as I caught them. I didn't keep them all to the end of the season. Needed the money, which I needed the money this winter, but I was able to save on them all. That way I get this picture. Yeah, that one's done. Put them right in there. Look at all the old bite marks in this thing, all scars. All them black dots are old scar wounds from previous years. That guy got beat up. That is the last beaver of the 2024-2025 season. Alright, we got half of them loaded in the back of the truck. That's crazy. That's a lot of freaking fur. Yeah, pretty windy today. That's kind of crappy. So here's the barn wall. We're going to try to put all them pelts on. So I have I think I got 3 pictures so far over the last 8 years of beaver on the wall. I had my first season, halfway into the season, I still caught some after I did my wall picture. And then 4 years ago I put 90 something on. And I think that fall I put my coyotes and some beaver on too. And then now this picture will top them all. So that's pretty cool. That whole barn wall is going to be about covered in beaver fur here in a minute. In a lot of minutes. Windy out today, not good. I'm going to try to put them up and either put an extra nail in them or put some trapper wire across in front of them all, holding them down. Because by the time I get them all set up, the sun's not going to be on that wall. So I'm setting them up today for tomorrow morning. So once the sun's nice and bright on the wall like this right now is when I'd get my picture tomorrow morning, and then take them down and bring them to the fur buyer. Try to cash in before the bugs show up. Takes forever putting them up there, but pretty cool. I like these end of the line photos. Definitely worth going broke all winter. Yeah, so this is where I stored my pelts this year. I was upstairs in the hayloft of that barn. So there's a freaking pile of them. That's what I got brushed yesterday. All nice and brushed out. And I still got this pile to do, and that's a pile that I'm saving for myself and making my fur blanket out of. Yeah, so all I do is brush them out backwards. Keep brushing, should get all the edges all nice and good. And then I brush it back from head to tail. I kind of can examine them all. This definitely makes them way nicer. So I spray that with a little bit of permethrin to keep the beetles down, and if there's any other type of bugs on it, that'll kill them. Yeah, so I gotta get these down from upstairs, so I'm just sliding them down a ladder here. My father's at the bottom to catch them, except for he's videotaping now. So but yeah, I'm just actually gonna go like this. This makes it a lot easier. So. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm still brushing out furs on the back of the truck here. All them pelts I just grabbed at the house. And my father helping me. We're putting the beavers on the wall. We got a whole row done. What we're gonna do is take some smaller pelts and put them in between. I'm gonna put a nail right there and be a pelt between all of these. I think it's gonna look pretty freaking cool by the time I'm done. Getting there. Definitely time consuming. I think every process of this, catching them, processing them, taking this picture, all of it. Quite the hard work. Yeah, last one. Nice. Alright, it's the next day. I'm gonna see how many pelts stayed on the wall. Looks like we gotta do a little work this morning. A couple fell over and a lot of curled on me. I figured they would too, so yeah, looks like we gotta do some work on that this morning. Yeah, it looked so good last night. Now it looks like hell. Yeah, I gotta fix quite a few of them. Got quite a few curling like that. So I might even put a string of wire across some of these rows just to hold them flat. So we're gonna stand up the ladder and start fixing it. That's a pile of beaver. Sure is. Finally got our photo. This is what I've been waiting for from day one. October 27th, I think, was opening day this year. Around. Stay. No, boss, come, boss, come, boss, come here. Come here, boss, come, come here. Stay, 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 stay. There, finally got my picture of all the beaver on the wall. So, been waiting for that since day one of trapping season. So, it's 180 on the wall, plus I have 43 there on the ground from me and Dana. So now we gotta freaking take all these pelts down. And then later today, we're gonna be bringing these up to the buyer. I'll stop into the IFW, Inland Fisheries and Wildlife, and tag them. And I'll try to take some videos of that, and then we'll bring them over to the fur buyer. Yeah, just got a few handful left on the wall, and we're making sure all the nails are out of them. Put them in the back of the truck here in a minute, and then we'll head up to the IFW and tag all these pelts. All right, we're all loaded up. We're gonna strap them down so they don't blow out on the way up there, and we'll head up and tag them and cash them in. So April up to the IFW loves it when I show up. I'm all nice and organized. Got all my jaws for any otters I've caught. I got it all listed down of what I caught, when I caught it, and what township I caught it in. So, that way we can hammer them right out and get right over to the buyer. I'm ready to sell these damn things.
Well, congratulations on the success. It's incredible.
Yep, so
Not a word.
when we're done, you'll show you a picture of all these on the barn wall.
I mean, was that 10?
Yeah, the 10 per ring.
Chalk it up to experience. Tell them that you're keeping all the money.
Yeah. Yeah. Stopped at the fur buyers trying to offload all my pelts. So this is the pile I'm keeping for myself. This is the pile I'm gonna make a blanket out of. Yeah, that's a good pile right there. Nice.
Yeah, I mean you're running
Hey.
you're running 50% heavies right now.
This is some nice martin right there. Wicked nice. Look at all the piles of fur around here. There's a plucked and sheared beaver. These things are super soft. Like that looks so cool. That is plucked and just sheared. So soft. Hopefully I can have that done to some beaver someday. Some like dyed martin too. Look at the black dyed martins. This whole rack's just all martin. I get amazed coming through this place. This is awesome.
So much nice furs. Ooh, I think we got some bobcats. Rocky Mountain bobcat. Them are freaking nice. And get over here. What are them? A badger? I think them are badgers. Yep. We don't have them around here. So he buys furs from all over the world. So that's pretty cool. What do we got here? Lynx. Oh, that's the big group I want to see. That's lynx. Freaking can't even trap them here in the state of, in the lower 48, but you go to Canada and Alaska and you can trap these all day long. You see somebody left their feet right on. Big old claw on it. That's pretty cool. Hey, look at these freaking things. That's, what are they? Fin fox. They're from Finland, I believe. Yeah, look at this red fox section. That's some red fox. Oh, gray fox. Gray fox on this side. I'm a nice. Oh, fin coon. It's a Finland coon. Holy, look at the size of these freaking coons compared to me. Things are freaking huge. These fin coons are freaking monsters. Holy, what do we got here? Oh, that's a dyed fin coon. Yeah, them coons over in Finland. Holy, look at these things. Imagine catching one of them. What else we got? We got some skunks. There's the coyotes. All kinds of coyotes. Just look at it all. Look at all the dyed fur he's got down here. Got pink dyed fur. Red dyed fur. No, he definitely has a big selection. So, and there's boxes and boxes and boxes of furs. You can't even fit no more fur in this place. Alright, now we'll go look at the leather section. So this section is all leather. It's all different types of leather. All the way up through there. Red squirrels. Big batch of red squirrels. That's some beaver furs. Lots of beaver fur. Can make a couple blankets out of these. All nice and tanned. Some dyed ones back here, nice and dyed black. Them look nice. Wow, look at these ones. Nice blonde ones there. I don't think them are dyed at all. I think that's just the way they were. So here's some more random stuff. There's a whole nother sections of the building we were just all over out in there. Look at all the, he's got a moose on the wall. The buff. This is where all his knick-knack stuff is. The stuff that he sells. Little keychain things. Yep, little keychain. Got some like vest here. Wicked nice vest here. A little bit of everything. All their hats. That's pretty nice. Seems more squared up than my hat. I almost lost with myself today, not being able to go trap or do anything. So we got plenty of other stuff to do. Right now we're headed out to get a load of manure, cow manure for my pumpkin patch. Yep, getting my shit. Just double checking some things over. Got my load of crap, but this is probably not what you want to see on your leaf springs when you got a big load on. Freaking 2 broken springs. I'm gonna roll with it though. This is where we're gonna put it. I got a compost pile here of some beaver material I took out of a culvert. And, we're gonna mix this cow manure right in with that and then put it out in the field there. Yeah. It's a good workout. Mowed that whole freaking load with a spade. So, must have been a yard and a half of dirt. Yeah, that's it for today. Alright, today we're going to start boiling down some beaver skulls. I saved all the beaver skulls from any that didn't have any broken teeth or anything. And we got quite the pile. Probably must have at least 50, 60 of them. Of good skulls. So we've got 10 in this bucket right here we're going to start with. But I'm just going to slow cook them on this propane burner here. I'm going to take a couple out and put into this pot here. This pot here, I got a strainer pot here, so I'm gonna keep pulling it out and pick what I can for meat off of it. Yeah, them beaver skulls get pretty freaking rank, so I'm gonna be on this for a few days trying to get them all cleaned up. Maggots are all over them already. Drop these skulls right in there. I'm gonna be right here in the dooryard all day, so water this one over and put the flame out, I bet. Alright, we're just gonna let that slow cook right in there. I'm gonna try to keep the flame just as low as possible. And probably half an hour or so, I'll pull them up, see what they look like, start picking off some meat that I can, and just keep doing that until there's no meat left on them. Alright, I'm gonna pull them out for the first time. Yeah, it looks like I could do some picking off them, so we're gonna do all this right on the tailgate of the truck. I'm just gonna try to take off what I can for meat, and I'll leave it right in there for a few hours. Come back, try to do another round. Yeah, got one skull partially cleaned off, so that's what it originally looked like, and that's what I picked off. So I've got the bottom jar out now, so this is wicked tedious, long process. Well, that's what I've gotten so far. It's come out pretty good. That's the lower jaw and the head. So it's the next day now, and I'm still simmering skulls. We must have at least 10 done with. Got most of the meat off it. I need to buy some brushes and try to finish brushing the meat off next time I put them in the simmering water. So that's it for this week. So make sure to stay tuned in next week with the Beaver Retriever for more of my lifestyle adventures. Thanks.